Hi and welcome back. Going through our project series, going through our project series, going through like a load of our projects. This is one of them things where I wanted one, and then this one was too cheap to say no. So this came up really locally, found it on Facebook Marketplace. It came as a two-part deal. It came with another bike I actually didn't want. So I'll show you that thing. That thing's for sale. We've been through fully serviced everything and it's ready to go. I'll do a 1 minute on that. This ltaljet Dragster 50, been in storage. Told it ran when it was parked up, and that was in 2004. The brakes are seized solid, the engine does turn over, and it has got sparks, so we are in half of the battle there. Believe it or not, it's actually not in terrible shape. It is filthy. I've left this all as it is. This is genuine barn dust. They'd left it in a garage, and apparently the son had it, and he was going to do something with it, and it never happened, and it just kept going, snowballs. Yeah, I'm going to fix it. Yeah, I'm going to fix it. I'm going to do stuff with it, and it never happened. I like these. A few people that know me know that I cut my teeth on mechanical stuff early days with all small sorts of bikes and stuff, but one of my first proper jobs was working at a motorcycle dealership, and the dealership used to sell scooters. And believe it or not, this is one of the ones in our lineup. When we used to sell these things new, these were really pricey. I think they were about nearly £3 grand. I think they were like 2,800 quid. But back in the early 2000s, or late 90s to early 2000s, the scooters sort of had like a second renaissance. And they were really popular and everything else, and all the main manufacturers, Aprilia, Benelli, ltaljet, I mean all of the main like cool, kitschy Italian brands were bringing out scooters, and they're all trying to one up each other, so they're all really cool. And to my eyes, the Dragster was the coolest one. It had like this mad external tubular frame with a shock run through the front and a single swing arm. I mean, there was the Peugeot Speed Fighter that had that single swinging arm stuff, but they were really popular. We used to sell loads of them. We used to sell loads of these scooters back in the day. I mean, they were really popular. Now they're sort of like, you know, just like a throwaway commodity. I mean, no one's going to pay £3 grand for one of these in this kind of you know, financial climate we live in, and the kind of you know, the society, the way we live now. Is you buy them, thinking you saw one of these up for £2.5 grand, or you see a 1,000cc Chinese scooter brand new. You're going to go, well, I'm only going to be riding it for, you know, 12 months, and then I'm going to be getting a car, or, you know, I'll only ride it until, you know, I pass my test, or until I've got more money. So it was only like a gateway to, you know, something better. Where these were like actually designed as cool scooters, and to me this was like the last era. I mean, the stuff in the 60s, I mean, you know, the vintage stuff, that's cool, but you had likes of Aprilia, ltaljet, they made the ltaljet Velocifera. There was another one called a Formula 50. It was a twin-cylinder two-stroke. It was so fucking cool. They did a fast one of these. It was a 125 two-stroke, and then they did a 180. You needed a full car license. You couldn't even ride full cars. You needed a full motorcycle license to ride that. I mean, it wasn't aimed at that era, that bottom tier of motorists. It was for people who wanted to have fun. And the 180 ones, these will work with the same engine that went in a Gilera runner. And they did 125 and 180, and they used to accelerate 0 to 60 quicker than a Ferrari. So these things were like a serious bit of kit. I'll take you through what we're going to do with this, but my plan with this was, I was going to do it up and sell it, but to be honest, I want to keep it, and if someone wants to give me good money once I've done it, I'll happily get rid of it. I mean, I've got no attachment, like, you know, money talks at the end of the day, and I'd like to push it into something else. I'd like to get it up and running, but my plan is to pull the whole engine assembly out, completely clean, rebuild all that. I mean, if I'm taking the piston barrel out to have a look in there to check it, I'm freshening it up. And if I'm freshening it up, I'm putting a 70 kit in it. So I'm going to get a 70 kit, I'm going to put a brand new exhaust on it, I'm going to put a brand new set of carbon fibre reeds in it. And I'm going to put, you know, a bigger carb in it and everything else, and I'm going to make it go really well. I mean, I can get these things doing nearly 65 miles an hour easily, no problem. It took nearly 70, I think, before we sort of put gear up kits in the gearbox. I changed all the valves, all the variators and variator springs and stuff like that. I know these things and that. I cut my teeth. I used to work in a scooter dealership, and I used to make money at the weekends. The lads would come in, they'd have 50cc scooters, and they go, I want to go faster. And I'd say, hey, come see your man Simon. And I used to, at the back of my house, this was the one my dad had at the time, I was probably about 19, and I used to have lads queuing up to de-restrict their scooters. And I used to go, yeah, I'll de-restrict it for you, 80 quid. And honestly, I used to have my mum's lino in the kitchen, and she'd go, no, my bike's in the kitchen, because I'd be ripping up and fucking up all the kitchen lino. Because it's cold outside, obviously you want to work inside, and we didn't have a garage, so I used to de-restrict these scooters, and the lads would all be off, hey, 55 mile an hour. So all I'd do is, you used to cut the black wire to the CDI pack, used to take the regulator off, used to lift the needle in the cab, and there was a washer behind the back of the variator on the crank. You used to get an air gun, pull it off, and did an air gun, sprocket or whatever, pull it off. There was a big back spacer, stops the drive, the V valve running up the drive to gives it more top end, and then literally exhaust off, crack a washer out. They used to put like a V washer in there. You take the V washer out, and they used to go great. But this is what I bought this just to clean up, tidy, get up the road, up and riding, have some fun with it, and then we'll see where we go from there. So I'll get the camera and I'll do some good shots around it, but it's absolutely bogging. This is as we found it. We have not touched it anything. All I did was I pulled the HT lead off, pulled the spark plug out, checked it got spark, and then it turned over, and I haven't touched it since. But no, these are a really cool scooter. The way at 50cc scooters go, this is the one to have. So I'll grab the camera, we'll do some close-up shots, and then follow us on the YouTube there, and keep up to date. And then when I'm actually in the stage of doing the engine building this, you'll be able to follow the series. Like I say, we're doing regular videos. At the minute we're deep inside another project, so but this one will be coming up in the new year. So once we get some time off over Christmas, we'll probably throw a hose of water over it and start looking at what we're going to order for it. So right, let's have a closer look around it. Excuse me, I'm having a cup of coffee. But yeah, these are got like that horizontal shock absorber run straight through the centre of the frame. To be honest, I don't even know if these were ever sold overseas. It'd be cool if someone in America could let me know if they ever sold any ltaljet models of scooters, or it was just a European brand. Obviously you've got that single-sided swinging arm set up. I'll try and get a decent shot of that. Yeah, you've got a single-sided swinging arm set up, which is all cool. And then obviously all the opposed frames. I'll tell you what is cool about this though, it's got the original toolkit and everything in it, so it's going to make a real nice scooter. And like these series of engines I know inside and out, it's got like, just everything about it is, I don't know if you can see that, but there's like a horizontal shock, then it goes on to a swinging arm, then down to the engine. These are definitely cool. It says replica, so you know it's good. But yeah, going to need a new exhaust. I've got one of those on in my watch list, so we're going to put a nice fancy exhaust in it, because two-strokes are all about the exhaust, aren't they? But no, it should clean up well. I mean, there's a good couple of scuffs in it, but I'm not going to kick the arse out of it. I'm just going to clean it all up, get it tidied. I mean, all the switchgear, I mean, I've pulled the levers, they've all got pressure, so I know that the masters and stuff are cool. It's got 17,000 kilometres, and it hasn't been on the road, last taxed the 3rd 04, so basically the end of 03 nearly. But no, they're definitely a cool little ped, these, and I'll be glad to get her out on it, to be honest, because I ain't rode a twist and go in a long time. It used to be great for me and my mate Steph, who got the green Dax, who's been in a few videos. When we were 16, 17, that's all we used to do. We just literally ride these things flat out. Just absolutely screamed the neck out of them everywhere. So yeah, give us a follow and see where we get on this. We will be starting this project in the next month. I'll get all the bits ordered, and then we'll pull the engine out and stick it on the bench, and I'll show you how to fit a bore kit. And we'll go completely. I'm going to put new seals in it and rebuild all the engine, and then we're going to do all the brakes again. I'm going to have it nice. And yeah, ciao for now.